Sometimes we feel like if we accept something for what it is, then we will grow content with it and it won't ever change. When you accept your situation now, you get more clarity in that moment of what it is that you really want. Hello everyone, welcome back. If you're returning, hey. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Natasia and I'm the host of Mind in the Middle. This is just where I share my journey and my tips for self-improvement, healing, and growing your mindset. If you would like to be a part of this journey with me, hit that subscribe button, like the video if something resonates with you, and share it with someone you love. First and foremost, check in with yourself. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling in this moment? If you feel inclined, go ahead and share it in the comments. Today, I just want to remind you that you can accept your situation even if you don't approve of it. Even if it's something that you want to change, you can still accept it. To me, acceptance is the process of letting go, the process of releasing. Because in order for you to really move forward and overcome certain obstacles, you have to accept what it is. Sometimes it just is what it is. And I get that some of you may be going through what may feel like the unacceptable. But trust me, when you allow things to just be what they are, it will bring you so much more peace to get over and get through and move forward from whatever it is that you're going through. Personally, I remember being in a place in my life when I just had so much resistance. I was constantly focusing on the things that I disliked about my life or the things that I wanted to change. And it was just a constant battle of trying to reach for more, or trying to escape my current situation. And it honestly made it very difficult to truly enjoy the good things that I had going on. And it took a toll on my self-esteem, because the more that you tell yourself that you're doing something wrong or something's wrong with your life, something's wrong with you, the more insecure you feel within yourself. I remember constantly praying and asking for a breakthrough. And honestly, in those moments of begging and pleading, nothing ever happened. Nothing ever changed, at least not right then and there in that moment. It wasn't until I really learned and understood that the only thing that was holding me back from seeing the change that I wanted in my life was the resistance that I had to my current situation. Instead of accepting what I was going through and releasing that energy, I was holding on to it and trying to fight through it, trying to change it, manipulate it into something different. I needed to accept what my life was and trust that something greater was going to come, because the truth of the matter is that I was just living in a moment. Right now, I'm just living in a moment. We're all just living moment by moment. And sometimes we go through things that feel so intense and so strong. It feels almost impossible to see your life another way or to see how fast it can change. Feeling stressed out and complaining about what I was going through never helped my situation. If anything, it made it worse, because I was putting myself through really unnecessary emotions, unnecessary trauma. Sometimes we go through circumstances that just honestly suck. But once they happen, it is what it is. All you can really do is accept it and move forward. Most of us prolong that sucky feeling. We allow ourselves to feel stressed out and frustrated day in and day out, thinking that that is going to change our situation, and it never does. All it does is put you in a negative cycle of feeling bad and then attracting bad experiences that keep you feeling bad. And I get it, it's not easy when you're going through a quote unquote bad situation to ignore it or just feel happy about it. And you don't have to ignore those initial feelings. You don't have to fight and try to block yourself from feeling what you really feel. But you also have to ask yourself, why is it that when something bad happens in my life, I then punish myself even more by thinking more negatively and feeling more negatively than I really have to? You don't start really feeling relief until you surrender and let go of the battle and accept the situation for what it is. You don't have to agree with the circumstance or enjoy it, but you do have to accept it. You have to make peace with it if you want to take the next step forward. Sometimes we feel like if we accept something for what it is, then we will grow content with it and it won't ever change. When you accept your situation now, you get more clarity in that moment of what it is that you really want. When you are no longer trying to fight against what has happened or change it, you then can focus more on the outcome that you would prefer, on what you would prefer to happen next. In that moment, you make room for something greater to come. And the more that you focus and fight to fix your problem, the less energy you are putting into finding a solution. Accept your situation as it is and let it go. You may have to do some deep breathing. You may have to meditate. You may have to just go to sleep and take a nap. Whatever you have to do, give yourself the space to release the negative emotions that you're feeling. It's natural to have the initial knee-jerk responses when something negative happens or something throws you off. But when you stay there, it's doing more damage to you physically and mentally because you are holding on to those negative emotions. Remind yourself that acceptance doesn't mean agreement. Acceptance is just simply observation and acknowledgement. Acceptance is really detachment. Once you can accept something as it is for what it is what it is, then you detach from it. The more that you're trying to fight something or you're trying to change something, you are holding on to it, you are clinging on to it, and it's impossible to change it. Once something has happened, it's done. Once the moment has passed, it no longer exists. So a lot of us are always trying to fight the past, and we're trying to fix what happened wrong. We're trying to prevent the past from happening again instead of looking forward. Do not bind yourself to things that you do not want. Don't bind yourself to thoughts that at your core you don't believe is true. Care more about how you feel. Remind yourself that you want to feel good, and remind yourself that you deserve to feel good. If you made it this far, write in the comments something that you are ready to let go of, something that you're ready to release and detach from, and give yourself the grace and give yourself the space to do that. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, don't forget to like the video, share it with someone who needs it, share it with someone that you love, and also feel free to subscribe if you would like to see more videos like this. With that being said, I hope you all live in love, live in light, and we'll chat on the next one. Bye.